Hello everyone, this is Darro here with another video, and this is basically going to be what I've been playing recently because I haven't really picked up a whole lot of games this month though, so there's not really any point in doing that though. If you want to sort of last maybe a couple of minutes, but you know me, I tend to ramble and it's what I do best. Basically if you want proof of my rambling, go to my GameSpot profile, Darro Game 06, and some of my older videos from back from 06 to 08, and then you'll see how long they were. But anyway, let's just get going here. As I said, I'm just going to go through the games I've been playing. First one is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Yes, I still have the stickers on. I know some people like to take them off though. I don't really do that. Like, I'm not really one of those ones who feel like these stickers really ruin it. Look, I just like to get games and play them. I'm not one of those game collector types now. Not that there's anything wrong with them now. I'm not just saying they're idiots or whatever. Just basically that's just the way I feel. I'm playing it at work, so I am every night for the last few weeks now. That's where I play my DS for the most part, and I'm very much enjoying it though. It's a very interesting game. As I say, you play this character and he's dead. That's the thing, that your main character's dead. He's like a ghost, and he goes through these different objects and manipulates them to sort of do certain scenarios, especially when like a character dies in it, and then you basically have to link up with them and rewind time 4 minutes before their death and basically go through that event and try to avert their fate by manipulating certain objects in a certain order or whatnot now. And some of them are pretty easy now. Some of them you're like, oh yeah, you know what to do here, and another time it's like, oh, it's pretty tricky, or what do you have to do here. And sometimes you have to, you screw up though, and then you basically have to restart again though. So there's basically, if you do screw up, there's like the basically state though, when you click on it, says, oh, I can't, there's nothing to do now. Basically you have to wind the time again then. But then once like fate changed or something, like a certain scenarios that basically fate change, and then you could start from there then, and then you can do like the fate averted, like get to the fate averted then, which is it's a pretty cool game though. I'm in chapter 10. And I think it's 18 chapters or something like that, or 16 chapters like that there. So I'll be playing more of it and probably have it finished sometime soon. The Witcher Platinum Edition, which is the Witcher Enhanced Edition with the updated version and like the game guide and manual in it as well. So that's pretty much what it is. I got that a while back, so that I pretty much got it when I got my new computer. Is it back in August 2010, and I've been playing it, so I said, because if you've seen my unboxing video, then you'd know that that's sort of what I want to do. I want to play through the first one first and then play through the second one. I haven't played like over a week now because there's another game in here that I've been playing pretty much for the last week, but since it's finished anyway now, I'll be going back to it now as my sort of main game to play through. So it is, but it's a great game though. Really, it's a nice looking game though. Even though the fact is from 2008 though, but it's or 2009, 2010, because The Witcher first came out in 2007 or 8, and then a revised edition and that. But it's still a nice looking game. But I know the second one, I checked it out on my computer in high settings. It looks effing amazing, so it does. I'm very much looking to play through it. Noire DiRT 2. I sort of went back into this after the Giant Bomb TNT happened a few weeks back, and I just said, heck, why not? And after that, I pretty much got back into this game and played a lot more of it though. I haven't played it now in the last week or so, but I very much enjoyed playing it again though. It's a great game though. I really like the DiRT series. I loved the first one, so I did, which I got again. I had it before. I rented it first and then bought it. But then a guy at work wanted it, so I gave him my copy, sold him my copy, and then I just got it again there. So I did last week. But it's a great game though, really fun rally sessions, like fun races and things like that, and just gorgeous visuals though. Just some of the locations you go through are just absolutely beautiful. And basically DiRT 2, and I got this week DiRT 3, which came out there last Tuesday here, so it did. And it's pretty much more of the same, which is not a bad thing, but there is new things in it though. new events in it. You like there's these gymkhana events and like drifting events and things like that there. But then you have your like YOLO rally cross and your YOLO rally and trailblazer and land rush stuff like you've seen from the like, the first and second games. But still amazing looking game though. Just be, like Codemasters can do no wrong in the visual department though. Like the car models look amazing. Like the environments just look absolutely stunning though. Just like the lighting and like just the sun like in like places like Kenya and things like that just look amazing though. And the online is very, very fun though. Like I was playing with a friend of mine there last night, so it was on playing like Outbreak, which is a lot of fun, and like certain races and things like that as well. But great game though, and I'd recommend if you enjoyed the Dirt series, pick it up. I certainly do, and it's one of the very few, if not the only racing series I really actually care about. And finally, the sort of main game that I've been playing, like especially last week, is of course the big release, pretty much the big release of the month, and that's Noire. I got it in the 360, but I know the PS3 version's only one disc, and this is 3 discs. But I sort of just got this mainly because the fact is I like achievements more, and I just sort of heard problems, with the whole. Apparently, like the PS3 version was kind of locking up on people and things like that now. But then the 360 one, people was tending to lock up on people as well. But I played this. I finished it there yesterday evening and went through the entire game, and it did not lock out on me whatsoever. So I'm very, but I don't know why, but I played through each disc and installed the disc, so it wouldn't have to run from the disc then. I don't know if that was anything to do with it now. If I played from the disc, would have locked up. I don't know, but that's the way I did it though. Brilliant game, very, very enjoyable game though. Just the facial animation, you can't go wrong with it. It's just absolutely stunning though. Just when you look at each of the people in it and like look at their facial animation, just looking when they're like talking, and when you're interviewing someone, just look in their eyes and like glinting, looking away and telling them you're lying, and you could show evidence and things like that there. It's just an absolutely great game though. It's done by of course Team Bondi, but it's like Rock in collaboration with Rockstar and that there. But the thing it does have the whole Rockstar sort of curse in that it does get repetitive, and that's as much as the Rockstar games are great and are enjoyable, they are repetitive, so they are, and unfortunately they don't hide that very well. But it doesn't detract from what is an overall great experience though. And the way you go through different desks, like you start off like it being a patrol, just a normal policeman, and then you end up in the traffic and then homicide and things like that there, and doing these various cases. That's a good thing though, in that each of the cases and different sections are different. Like because of certain things, like Vice is sorry about that. Vice is like collaboration with drugs and things like that there, as opposed to like traffic, which basically deals with cars and like certain things like that now. But it's a very enjoyable game though, and at the end of the day, I pretty much, like I said, I finished it last night. A lot of people are not fussing the ending. I thought the ending was decent. There was one thing I did not like about it, and it's something to do with the character. I did not like in the game whatsoever though, just because he was a bit of a prick, pretty much, so he was. But if you like Rockstar games, like a lot of people just play GTA games just to run and gun, so if you just like that kind of thing, this game's not for you, because it's more to do with the whole adventure element, going around investigating clues, and then going to interrogate and interview certain suspects, and basically trying to find out what they do and things like that. And you basically get rated at the end of each case to see how well you did, and like the damage you did, like the vehicles and things like that while you're driving around. But it's still a great game though, and I very much recommend it anyway if you like the whole open world sort of adventure type kind of. That's because what it is. So anyway guys, that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.